Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball. But the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Wells, a rhythm three. Yes, sir! Exclamation point on this game.
Grizz fans, defend your home court from pests with Terminex. Before cockroaches, spiders, and mice show up, Terminex it with our pest-free 365-plus year-round protection plan. Visit Terminex.com today and enter code SAVE50 at checkout to save $50. Terms apply. Go Grizzlies! Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit Grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's Grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
That's the new edition way.
I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you.
Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Thursday, March 5th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, we were at FedEx Forum last night to watch the Grizzlies drop one against the Portland Trailblazers and a couple of veterans that went off against the Grizzlies. Some interesting things did take place during said game. We will get to what we thought about the Blazers as well as what the Grizzlies looked like last night and the young guys and who we are hopefully getting excited about. There's a lot to get excited about on NBA prospects. We will get to that and what was said about Darius Acuff Jr. from Arkansas. We've got a ton of stuff to get through on the show today. Penny Hardaway is going to be coaching tonight for the Memphis Tigers, and there's a lot of smoke going on in these last couple of days. It's made it a little uncomfortable. We'll get to that as well. It is a Thursday. It's kind of cool outside, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, tons to get to on the show today. As I mentioned, the Memphis Tiger basketball team is going to be playing against South Florida tonight. They are a significant underdog, and there has just been a lot of smoke around the last couple of days where it has made us think about the future of Memphis basketball a little bit differently and the future of Penny Hardaway maybe a little bit differently than we might have earlier in the week or maybe even 48 hours ago, and I will walk through all of that. We were obviously at FedEx Forum last night to watch the Grizzlies take on the Trailblazers, a game that they lost, but certainly some interesting things took place. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sec, Johnny Backpull, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carve, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney.
What up?
Hello, John.
What up?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he's Sir Hit. He's Walker 93.
Hello, good people. Tonight, Verno.
Tonight? What is tonight?
Southwind High School, Verno, the region championship, the biggest game in Memphis high school history in the last 5 years. We got Whitehaven. We got Bartlett. 7 o'clock at Southwind. Be there, be square. Be there early.
Oh.
Because it's going to be rocking, bro. It's going to be rocking.
This is tonight at Southwind High School.
Tonight at Southwind High School.
There is going to be a monstrous basketball game that takes place on the preps level.
Yep.
Last night, the Grizzlies did play the Portland Trailblazers. I walked in here today, and I asked Roser, I said, did you do the double post last night? Because I wanted to find out, like, kind of what was the topic of conversation. Did you take any calls, whatever? Roser tells me, no, I did not do the double post last night.
Yeah, I DP'd.
Yeah. He says that he wasn't there last night. That's what he says. Yeah. And I said, why? And he said, I'm ill. And I said, well, then we're going to head over. I have already talked to them over at the Grizzlies team store, and we're getting you a Grizzlies Porzingis jersey because you can't get well. You can't get well.
Mysterious illness ass dude.
You can't get well. And so now you're getting a Porzingis jersey. I just was told in my headset by our video producer Jaylon, I need to look at Sham's tweets. Sham's tweet.
Oh, what's Sham? What Sham got going on?
Jayson Tatum's going to be making his debut on Friday night versus the Dallas Mavericks. He has just been described as ready to go and will inform the Celtics of a final decision over the next day. All right, the expectation. Bill Simmons said that on his podcast on Sunday.
Yes.
He had originally thought that maybe it would be, I think it was March 1st, like whatever that big game was earlier in the week, but then said on his Sunday podcast that he said that at the beginning to Zach Lowe, and he was like, I think it's going to be Friday. And obviously he's got a lot of connections within the Boston Celtics, and so sounds like he's coming back.
Do you think it's going to – the questions have already started.
Oh, yeah.
You're coming back to Jaylen Brown's team.
Yeah, is he coming back to Jaylen Brown's team? How does he fit back in? You know, is he additive, or does it screw up the chemistry of what they've had going? Like,
because Jaylen Brown has had that thing.
Well, the other thing is you don't know what what level of Jayson Tatum he is when he comes back. But I mean, it's unbelievable to come back at this point in the year. And
it's
I know
impressive.
that there's a lot of players that have opined that he should not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like former players. Like hey, man, you're still young. And you got a whole career ahead of you. Just work this thing. You know what I mean? Like, that is the difference. Like, when we talk about, wouldn't you say the greatest of success stories, I mean, Kobe aside, because Kobe didn't play that long afterwards, is Durant, right? Like, Durant.
Yeah.
Like, Durant was gone a year, over a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before he, like, God forbid he comes back and something happens to him.
I
right?
don't want this to
be
an ego play, Verno.
Huh?
I won't want this to be an ego play.
I mean, they say,
like an ego, like a. I mean, I see Jaylen getting his shot.
I don't think it is with them.
Well, no, but I mean, you've got all these. I thought you meant ego play in terms of like they've filmed this documentary and the amount of time it's taken him to come back. Like what it is a unbelievable achievement to come back from a torn Achilles by the next year and be able to be on a high level / championship caliber team possibly.
He does think he's Kobe, so why not?
I'm for it.
Huh?
Medicine has improved a ton.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's
somebody has to take the... Like, at one point, it was originally, like, forever ago, it was like, bro, you're going to be out 12 to 14 months if you tear your ACL. Right. And that's, like, not the case anymore. Like, you see people come back in 6 months from an ACL. So, like...
I mean,
somebody has to take this step eventually. It's cool that he's taking it.
It would be
hopefully it works.
It would be an unbelievable achievement, and it would also then, make you reconsider, how devastating that is and how long you would be out. Because I think, you hadn't heard an inkling about Halliburton, have you?
No, he got shingles.
Right?
My guy got shingles.
No, I got it, but I'm saying that was never even a thing.
And they were both around the same time, too.
Yeah, it was never even a question. No one ever even considered that Tyrese Halliburton, and again, their season went to hell, and but no one ever even opined maybe they could get Halliburton back. Like that was
that's probably part of it. Like if the Celtics were 13th in the East. I probably doubt he's coming back.
And I tell you, to your point,
I feel worried about this, bro.
To your point, it'd be very fascinating to see if Van Vliet comes back.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, bro.
Because that was like, before the season when they went down to Bahamas or wherever they were at, and they were all working out, and that happened right before training camps were about to get going, and they're a guard away. You know what I mean? Like Houston.
So bad.
If they, I'll tell you this. I was watching them last week. And I honestly had this thought go through my head as I was watching them play, especially because their fourth quarters get kind of bogged down. I'm like, if they had Fred VanVleet and Steven Adams, they would be the best. Like,
yes.
If they had Fred VanVleet and healthy Steven Adams, along with what they got cracking, and those wings and that size, and you just could never get the ball because they rebound everything on offense and defense. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, right? We know better than anybody.
So in their defense, it's like when it's, the Rockets they haven't lived up to the hype this year. It's like, well, like they are down like 2 of their 5 starters that were supposed to be there.
Somebody brought up a great point. You mentioned modern medicine. Then why can't we stay healthy?
I have no answers for that. I am not a doctor.
Well, it sounded like one a couple minutes ago.
Exactly.
All right. when we were talking about your favorite player, Jayson Tatum.
Modern medicine can help you. Answer that question.
And rehab.
I just hope he doesn't come back and get hurt again. That would be tragic.
I have a very not injured, but I think some questions are going to start arising when he comes back. I'll just say that. Some questions. Like, people are going to start asking questions. Like, this is Jaylen Brown's team now.
What? So you think that's going to start?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's
started, already. That's been going on for 6 months.
Jaylen Brown's third in the league in scoring.
It's going to come up to the surface even more. Like, because Jayson Tatum is the guy, like, they all, like, push out into the forefront for, like, all the billboards and all that kind of thing. And, like, Jaylen Brown's a little bit different. But he's an MVP candidate. And, like, people just don't – he's a little different.
And he was Finals MVP.
And he was Eastern Conference Finals.
I just
MVP.
think it's going to start some conversations.
Jaylen Brown is awesome.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
Top 3 two-way player in the NBA.
Well, and the other thing is you have no idea if he is capable of being Jayson Tatum.
Right. We don't.
I mean, he's not going to be playing some kind of. They're not going to roll him back out there for 35
minutes. He's going to play 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's still going to be Jaylen Brown's thing.
Yeah.
It's still going to be Jaylen Brown's thing. He'll still be the guy.
Does he come off the bench or does he start?
Huh?
He starts, right?
He will start.
Yeah, Jayson Tatum's starting. Yeah.
Yes, he will start.
Jayson Tatum,
He ain't coming back to come off the bench, even if he is only playing 20 minutes.
He's not doing a Triple H freaking return.
I'll tell you this. It was wild last night at FedEx Forum to see an old Celtic, Jrue Holiday, look better than he – I mean, you want to talk about turning back the clock. That Jrue Holiday game last night, he had our guys in the torture chamber last night. He was unbelievable. Like, if you know how I say this, in times where, like, you go see like Wembanyama or maybe even you go see Ant or you see some of these guys, and I say, hey man, if you took somebody that's never watched a basketball game in their life, like I feel like this sometimes when I'm watching the World Cup and I don't know any of these countries and any of these teams, and you're like, you watch it and you're like, yeah, who's that guy? That guy, you could tell who the best guy is, right? Yeah. Like immediately for these teams. Like, if you would have like never watched a basketball game, like say last night was like your first NBA game, you would have thought Jrue Holiday is the best player in the NBA. He was,
amazing.
Yeah.
A nuisance on defense, and on offense, he couldn't miss.
That's the second time he's dropped 30 plus against the Grizzlies, by the way.
He had 35, 11, and 5 last night. 35, 11, and 5. 8 of 11 from 3. It's just not his thing. And he was just nuclear.
But that tells you, though, the level of player he is. You can just tell him to go, hey, Jrue, go get a bucket, and he can drop it.
Well, I think what's happening, and you saw this with Jeremy Grant as well, those guys, they're full-grown men. These are 10-year NBA vets. Obviously, Holiday's a 2-time champ. They look across and they see the Walter Claytons of the world. They see the Javon Smalls of the world. They see the Cedric Cowards of the world, whoever, right? Coward obviously didn't play. Ryan Rupert, whoever. Yeah. And they go, look, we're trying to scratch and claw, and we're trying to – I think if you're Portland, you're looking at it and going, we got to flip the standings on the Warriors. Every time they come out with a new story about Curry, it's not good. So they're within striking range of the Warriors, and – there is a monster difference between being, getting up to 8 and being 9 or 10, right? Because they're kind of slotted into. We'd have to play against the Clippers right now, right? And you'd have to win 2 games to get there. Like there's a huge difference between those, and you have a opportunity, right? Like you got to keep pace with the Clippers, but also you got to flip that thing on the Warriors, and you got to win more than they do. And so they're trying to win every single game, especially, these last 20-something games of the season. And they look around, they go, there's no Shaedon Sharpe anymore. There's no Denny Abdia anymore that's playing for them. Like somebody's got to put ball in the basket.
Yeah.
Right?
Because Scoot ain't it.
Every
time I see him, bro, I'm like, what is happening?
That was jarring.
Yeah.
Yo, he couldn't throw an entry pass to Klingon.
Nothing.
He couldn't. I mean,
couldn't dribble.
It was wild.
Like,
it was wild to see him in person. I mean, I had super high hopes for him coming out of the G League that year.
Mm-hmm.
And it has not taken.
I hope the Ignite thing didn't ruin him. I hope that didn't ruin him.
Because he can't shoot. And it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, there was that, was it Media Day or wherever it was, like, or maybe it was the end of the season one a couple years ago, and I mean, he was higher than hell. He was. And I was like, oh, no. You know what I mean? Like, you're too young. You're too young to be doing this. Like, people, we can see this, right? Like, you're not accomplished enough. You've done literally nothing, and you shoot, concert dates, and you can't be on camera like flamed out like that. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like,
he really
you're not taking this seriously.
He also is a lot.
You're not taking this seriously.
I don't know if y'all. He's a lot smaller than I thought he was too. I thought he was like one of those like
big, a tank,
solid, but he's like itty bitty, like
he's not itty bitty,
not itty bitty, but he's smaller because we talk about
here's
it. Like,
the problem is he's not good.
Yeah.
Because I said, what do you do well?
It's jarring.
What do you do well? Like, when you're a small guard, you talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
If you're a small guard, you got to either be an elite scorer, be crafty as hell, or be like an ankle biter like Jose Alvarado.
Yeah.
You don't do either.
You're not the energy guy.
Yeah,
you're not the no.
What do you do well, bro?
No, it was weird. And I will say on the Grizzlies side of things, and I know that people lament the losing over and over again, and it's not fun to watch your team lose, especially when they like win on the road and then they come back and lose at home. I will say that I'll give credit to – I want to give you something I've been thinking about. So – and I thought about this last night where it's like if somebody turned on the tape of you, like he is – you can tell they're obviously not fielding a team that can win these games. You can argue whether that's purposely or not, but they're shorthanded. They don't have a big guy, all this stuff.
Our bench is 3 point guards.
But the guys that are out on the court – they are playing together.
Yeah.
They are bopping the ball around. Yeah. They are sharing the ball, and they are, like, held accountable in a way that a lot of these rat teams do not. You know what I mean? Like, we got to the end of the year last year, just as an example. We got to the end of the year last year, and I remember coming in here and doing a show and telling you guys how bad I felt for Tyus Jones. At the time, it was like him and Jordan Poole and those guys for Washington. And they're like just playing out the string at the end of the season. And I said, I was around those guys, around early before the game. And I was like, I promise you this. If you would have walked over there and just said, guys, we don't have to play tonight. You can just forfeit this thing. They would have walked straight back to the locker room and gone home. And because they didn't run any plays, they're just whoever's got the ball. And it was just, I was appalled by it. Like, truly. Like, you're not even trying to play like real. Like, he pulled Gigi quick last night. Yeah, you could probably find on the play-by-play. When did he sub out? I mean, it was quick.
Hold on.
Was it 4 minutes in? It was like
he was not playing around with Gigi.
No. He was so mad about the turnovers. It was like, oh. Like there is still a
standard
to accountability.
Yes, to play.
You can't just dick around, bro. You can't just be throwing the ball all over the yard. And when Gigi throws it to the other team and does like this, my bad. Like, bro, everybody knows. Everybody knows that you're bad. Stop doing it, please. Stop doing it.
He looks at the bench every time. He's like,
yeah. Stop throwing it to the other team. How about that? But hey, and I actually pay attention to this.
8.5 minutes.
Hey, it was, oh, okay. He made it
8:30. He made it 3.5 minutes.
He made it 3.5 minutes. But let's see.
They said, Gigi, you guys sit down.
Yeah. Maybe it was the second quarter then? Was it the second quarter that happened? There was one of the timeouts that he brought him over. Maybe it was the second half. It might have been in the second half that it happened. I can't recall that anymore. But I mean, he jumped him. Islo did. I mean, he jumped him. Yeah. For the, because the turnovers were just woof.
Following things too.
Yeah, but I mean, and again, Gigi had a pretty good game last night. I mean, it was statistically, but if you watch the game, he was not good.
No, I would say I love the way Javon competes, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Like
he rebounds too.
Night in, night out. I feel like he kind of takes this whole situation is kind of weird anyway.
Yeah,
we got all these guards. He's like, I'm gonna take a chance to be that dude.
And you got all these guys that are just miscast, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Meshack's playing power forward and Prosper's playing center, and again, some of these guys are playing, wildly out of position and not in scenarios that they will be when the team is fully formed for next season. That being said, he is making they are playing real basketball. It's not good enough.
Well, they're trying,
but they're they're when you watch it. I mean, I always say this. If you give it an honest effort, right, I'll put up with it. But if I feel like you don't even care and you're just doing whatever, that's when I get that's when I want to barf, right? When I told you I watched that, and you see teams like that playing, and I saw that Washington team last year, and it's who is this good for? This is horrible. This is horrible for Bub Carrington. This is horrible for Balil Coulibaly. This is horrible for it's just bad for these guys. This is not the way you're playing losing basketball, right? You're never playing like that. That's what I'll say. The Grizzlies don't have a good enough team right now that they're fielding to be able to win, but they're still playing basketball the way you should be playing if you had good players.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
They have to get my guy.
They do. They play.
They get my guy Omax getting elbowed in the face because he plays center.
I'll just say, last night, I mean, look, nobody likes to go to an arena and watch a losing team, right? Lose all the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a hate watch. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean?
As long as they tried.
No, I was entertained. Yeah. I was entertained by last night.
My boy Jamal made sure he hit a couple trades.
And you like to see some of these young guys have. And one of the things we learned last night is that our boy Omax can take a shot.
Damn right he can.
When I talk
Luther got him.
When I talk about seeing things, you might see something that you've never seen before when you go to an NBA game. That clean ass elbow shot that Klingon hit on Omax last night, they slow-moed that thing, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, Dusty Rose.
I cannot believe it didn't knock him out.
Oh,
you got a real chin.
He had those chickens turned around his head. He still had the lights for a minute.
No, he didn't.
But
I'm saying it was such a direct hit right on his chin that I was shocked he didn't get knocked out. That looked like it could have knocked you out because Klingon is a monster.
He's huge.
And the funniest thing about that, if you watch the replay when I was watching the slow-mo, watch it in the background, his UConn national championship teammate, Cam Spencer, is like this. Dude, he clocked him.
Bro, got him, bro. And he moved. It wasn't just a mistake, bro. It was get your off me.
Yeah, dude.
Gunther late. Ugh.
Bop.
Yeah, that Gunther elbow.
It was such a direct hit, too.
Yeah. He still had them lights for a minute. He laid there for a while.
Flagrant 2 thrown out of the game.
Yeah, bro, you can't.
I tell you this, though. You saw him in the game. God, he's huge.
That's a big mud, bro.
He's got a mean streak to him. Yeah. I like Klingon.
He gets pissed off, bro.
We would have liked him.
Dropping
F-bombs. I know there was those rumors about the Grizzlies really wanting to get up to be able to snatch Klingon. Klingon is he's something.
Yeah.
He's skilled guy too.
Yes.
And the crazy thing is, he gets thrown out of the game, and so Time Lord's like, here's my chance. And Time Lord looked like friggin' Bill Russell.
My God, he did.
I mean, just a bunch of little guys. It was like dad playing against a little kid.
Again, seriously, dude, our bench is Cam Spencer, Jemai Meshack, and Walter Clayton. We bring 3-point guards.
Well, and Meshack had 4 fouls in 6 minutes.
Yeah, my guy was out there hacking.
So, I mean.
Shout out Meshack.
I mean, he's miscast and who he's even having a guard out there.
Right. Jaylen offensively has been good the last 3 games, though. He's been. I know we talked about him kind of being like the zip and pippin, going up and down roller coaster wise. The last 3, he's been consistent. While he dropped 20, he had.
Yep. And he's doing it all on low. He's also doing it all on low dribbles.
Yeah, not too much. Yep. Too much of playing pity patting with the ball.
That's right.
The slow step on the fast break still stresses me out, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We call it. Yeah, it stresses me out a little bit. Dunk the ball.
The reason I say that I do think it's important, obviously you don't want losing habits to form. You don't want the sting of losing to be completely taken away. You don't want anybody to get used to playing however, and just everybody just letting go of the rope completely.
Right.
When you let go of the rope, and then that's what I'll say, at least I'll give them credit now for not letting go of the rope. They're still playing. I do think it's important in terms of the perception that you are like a real organization that has a standard, because I never this is what I was going to tell you guys that I've been thinking about that I had not thought about previously. So you may have seen that viral clip that's been going around about Dybantsa.
About going back to school?
Over the weekend, about going back to school.
Yeah.
And the reason I've been thinking about this a lot is because the amount of money that guys is getting paid now is exorbitant. I mean, it's an exorbitant amount of money that they're getting paid to play collegiate basketball. And I don't know whether it would be AJ Dybantsa or Darren Peterson, or I don't know who it would be, right? There will come a time, and it will be sooner than later, and it might be now, that is the way that someone will, in a way that, like, Steve Francis forced his way out of the Vancouver Grizzlies years and years ago. That is a thing that I don't think is going to be applicable anymore, right? And the reason I say it would not be applicable is because you just saw it with Ace Bailey. You're right. The league will tell you, hey, man, go to hell, right? you're going where you're drafted, right? Like, you're in the draft. This is where you're going. Like, you don't want to go there? Okay, sorry. Like, and they say that Sarr directed himself. You know, all the reports afterwards was that he didn't want to be the number one pick. He didn't want to go to Atlanta. He wanted to go to Washington, right? Mm-hmm. And some people use that against him, saying, that's a guy that's always taking the easy way out, right? He wants the minutes. He wants the starts. He doesn't care if he's going to lose. He wants the opportunity, you know, whatever. Like, that's where he wanted to be. And from the beginning of time, guys have tried to maneuver their way to places, okay? Once upon a time, when we were a rad organization, I covered all those workouts. I watched James Harden dog it. Dwayne Wade famously dogged it when he came for, and Hubie Brown screamed at him during that. Steph Curry never even came here for a workout the year that we had the number 2 pick in the draft and ended up taking the beat. OJ Mayo, Michael Heisley and the crew, they had to go to Chicago to watch him work out. There have been times where it was like, you didn't want to go to the Grizzlies. They didn't want to get drafted by the Grizzlies, and so they would intentionally not even work out with the Grizzlies, hoping that Memphis wouldn't take them. And so that's been going on since the beginning of time. That aside, I just want to say, this will be the first time where it's like, it's not agent pressure. It's not, hey, we're not going to go work out for that team or whatever. It's the first time, and it didn't dawn on me until the Dybantsa thing came up. I'm like, somebody is going to use that leverage. They're going to be in college, wait for the lottery to drop, and they're going to go, if I enter, Sacramento can take me, and I'd rather just go back to school. And they'll use the leverage to say, yo, like Sacramento, like say AJ Dybantsa, right? Say for that, right?
Yeah.
Where he's going to go, Sacramento, do you promise you're not going to take me? Because unless you're going to promise you're not going to take me, I'm going to go back to school because I'm not going there. Yeah. Right? And maybe at that point, what would take place is the teams would just trade it. You know what I mean? They would just trade it for a king's ransom to be able to. But I'm just saying, players never really had, outside of like their agent trying to get them maneuvered or whatever, and sometimes the power agents could pull this off. Obviously, famously, once upon a time, Sonny Vaccaro used to tell the story about how they maneuvered Kobe to the Lakers. Like guys have been maneuvered to places for a long time, but I'm saying players have generally not had leverage when it came to the NBA draft. And I do think there will be the guy that says, you know what, dude, I'm just going to go back to school because they make so much money.
Yeah, I can get $8 million for playing BYU again.
Right?
Why would I go play with the freaking Sacramento Kings and be miserable?
If they go and they're going to play, you know what I mean? If they're going to go play for X amount of dollars,
in college and they like college. Like, that was never a thing. You could there was no place to go. Like, we were talking about Scoot. Scoot went to the G League. He made it's pennies compared to what these guys are making at college
Scoot
now.
was making like 500,
you see Christian
$600
Braun on that podcast?
Yeah, where he said
talking about I got $60,000, like $60K.
Yes,
and he was a lottery pick.
He also said if he would have gotten $1 million, he would have never made the NBA.
Exactly. Like,
because it would have, you know what I mean? Like, that was the goal. But I'm saying there's going to come a time, and I don't know, and it might be this draft because these guys are so great, where the guy just says, you know what, man, I don't, and it might be dependent on who gets like the top picks.
Right.
But if you look up, right? Let's say you're Dybantsa, let's say you're Peterson, Boozer, Caleb Wilson, whoever, right? I know Acuff's now joining a lot of the conversations, et cetera. But let's say that you look up and we get to draft night and it is the first pick is Sacramento and the second pick is Washington and the third pick is Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the scenarios in which, right? Because, and what I'm saying is you want to be known as a good organization because these players are out there looking and they're going, you know what? Indiana would be a great spot to go to. And you want them to go. Memphis would be a great spot to go to.
Right.
Right. That's what you want. Because there is a real thing that's taking place here and there's a leverage that takes place. Whereas,
all Texas won.
Dybantsa's got the thing where it's like, okay, this would be great for me to go to wherever, Utah, right? It'd be they've kind of had that plan forever. That's why he's up in school there. Like, they've been funding the Dybantsa thing forever.
Yeah,
so
he went to a prep school in Utah.
He would be the one guy that would be excited, right, to just go ahead and be able to transfer over to the Jazz. That being said, if the top 3 picks are Sacramento, Brooklyn, and Washington, I don't think it's out of the question that somebody says, you know what? If I can get $7 million to play at school again, I'll just play $7 million to go to school again.
No, that's
it takes
fair.
Is one person to do it, bro.
No. It takes one person to do it. The only counter to that would be, okay, so Dybantsa, you want to. So let's just say it's him. Say Sacramento gets the number 1 pick, and you say, okay, well, I don't want to go there, so I'm just going to go back to college. And what's your plan next year? You're going to come out again and just hope Sacramento doesn't get the number 1 pick?
Yes.
Because they're not going to be good. They won't be good again the next year.
The answer is actually yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's just your hope is they don't get it again next year.
And they just signed another 5-star kid, that Bruce Branch kid. He just signed with BYU. Mm-hmm. So, like, obviously, I don't think Dybantsa is going to go back to school.
No, but it's
everybody
fascinating.
Everybody wants to be a pro, but yeah, it's a good – because all it takes is one kid to do it. There
will be look, Arch Manning just did it.
Yeah.
This quarterback draft sucks.
Yeah, good ass.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Arch Manning, all the knocks. Whatever anybody wants to say. Bro, you cannot tell me he would not be drafted ahead of Ty Simpson. And Ty Simpson's the only guy that's supposed to go in the first round, besides Mendoza.
Yeah.
Where would Arch Manning go in this? High, bro. Yeah. High. Like, and he is choosing to go back to college.
I don't think that's all NIL with Arch Manning. I think that's a family thing, too.
I got it, but I'm saying...
Like, Peyton Manning played his last year of college.
Understood.
He had already graduated.
I'm saying he can make that decision. And there are guys in football that have made the decision.
Yeah.
I would go high in the draft, but I'm just going to decide to come back.
Right.
Yeah. It happens much less in basketball. But now... Like, it was a big deal if it happened in basketball, right? Like, oh, man, like when Marcus Smart went back to Oklahoma State, right?
Year, yeah.
And that was like a big deal. He would have gone in the top 10. He's like, you know what? I want to go play my senior year.
By the way, we got something. Shout out to that kid that had that sign for him yesterday.
That was right behind me.
Shout out to you for posting that.
Right behind me in the pregame show last night.
Smart one.
Okay, so I just a little behind the scenes thing here. There is a monitor that is on like the floor in front of us. And sometimes during the segments, I will, like, out of the corner of my eye, I'll look down at the monitor just to see what the screen looks like on TV.
Yeah.
And I saw that on the monitor, and I just started laughing immediately. It happened live on air. I could read it because it said.
So
I looked down. I looked down
at
the screen, and there's a little girl holding up a Marcus Smart. You so ugly.
You so ugly. What's up, Lego head? Shout out to Memphis, man. There's no place like it, boy. I tell you, you'll get booed everywhere else, but Memphis, we finna check you until the end of time.
Yeah,
We finna have look. That's for you, Marcus. Shout out to the little girl. Did she do that? Was it a little girl?
Yeah, it was a little girl.
Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, it's a little girl.
Marcus, that's for you.
She was standing there right behind it. That's in Grizzlies Live, the pregame show last night.
Wait, you could see it on TV?
That's when I started laughing. I started laughing on the air.
Oh, we need that video.
I started laughing on the air.
See if y'all can find that
right. I looked at, you can, on the TV, I'm sure, you could see me look down at the monitor, and because I can't see behind me, obviously. Yeah. I see it on the monitor, and I started laughing. I mean, imagine I am like, we're talking about the game coming up, and I look down at the monitor, I was like, what? It said, Marcus Smart, you're so ugly.
What's up, Lego head?
What's up, Lego head? We're all missing a little. What's your ugly ass? That's all we missing.
Yeah. So very rarely.
Shout out to our fans, man. Grizzly fans are the best.
Very rarely will I look down at the monitor and there is something. Every once in a while, there'll be like a sign or something that I'll like take notice of, or there'll be somebody doing something funny, behind it. It's like we had, there's a bunch of like, last year, there was like this group of young black guys that came up and they like made a row behind us and they just started flashing money like a rap video, feathered out everywhere.
It's called spreading, bro.
Yeah, and I saw it on the monitor. I was like,
it started spreading in the
it's crazy.
Pregame show, bro.
The best one that's ever happened on, honestly.
Shout out to my people, man.
On the best one that's ever happened on was we're on the air. This is the year that we played Golden State. It's many, many years ago. This is like during the Tony era, I believe. So probably, 2012, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in that range, right? Early 2010s. And we're on the air. We're doing the post game. And, everybody's kind of filtered out, left the arena. It was a loss, okay? And all of a sudden, I look behind me, or I see on the monitor, there is a giant human being that is right behind us and he's you can see him on the camera, so I can see him on the monitor. Yeah. And I look at the monitor while we're on the air, and I was like, no way. Bro, this dude is huge. Not like fan huge, like NBA huge.
Real life huge.
And he has on the Spates uniform, and I look down, I go, oh my God, Mo Spates is friggin' behind us. I'm like, maybe they're staying across the street. And dude, so we get to the thing, and he's like doing this. Yo, go Warriors, you know what I mean? Like
in full uniform?
The whole bro, it's his brother. He looks exactly, and he's a monster like Mo Spates. And I'm like, this is insane. It was Mo Spates' brother behind us, like egging on, and he was like, "Go Warriors!" It was after a playoff game.
I remember that. I remember his whole family walking through like the Forum Concourse.
It was after a playoff game too.
That's crazy.
And I saw it on the monitor, and I thought, because obviously, look, I knew Mo from his time here in Memphis. Yeah. I thought it was Mo Spates. I'm like, bro, there is no way Mo Spates is walking up behind the.
He just played a basketball game.
Post. I know, walking, but he is.
Yeah.
I will say, there's probably only like 5 guys that I could foresee a circumstance where it actually was the guy.
Yeah.
Mo Fitz.
Oh, what do you think it was?
I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
100%.
Space Cadet.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mo.
And he didn't mean to. He's just kind of wandering.
He's just wandering around. Wandering around the floor. He saw a pregame.
Every once in a while, the people that were listeners, in the early 2010s, every once in a while, someone will bring it up to me because every time Mo Spates came up on the show for years, they would say the same thing because I told this story one time that we were in the locker room and Zebo's oldest.
Wait, is that bro on the far right? Oh, that's a big mother right there, boy.
It was the one on the front right.
The far right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big dude right there, boy.
Mo Spades is 6'10".
Yeah.
So you don't see guys that are that size that are walking around. I was like, he's in the team. He's on the team.
You want to hear something even more insane?
What?
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Mo Spades is the director of player development at South Florida.
He's in town?
He's in town.
No way. Is that true?
I just put on the website. Look.
Unbelievable.
That is, you brought him up. He's probably
from there.
Oh,
he's from Florida.
Yeah, bro.
Because that's what was always. That's what was
He's a
always.
Gator.
Dude, that's what was always brought up. I'm in the locker room with Zebo before a game, and Zebo's asking me about schools in Memphis because his oldest is going to move here and he's going to put him into school. His oldest son.
Yeah.
And so he's asking me about like Lausanne. He's asking me all these other, this stuff, whatever. And we're just having this conversation in the locker room, sitting by, right in Zebo's locker. And Spades had the locker room caddy corner.
Yeah.
And like we're sitting there talking about stuff, whatever. And Mo Spades goes, "At my school, they flew planes." And me and Zebo were like, "What?" He was like, "At my school, they flew planes."
Bro,
you can look wherever he went to school. I don't remember it.
Oh, Mo Spades.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he went to, I think it was it was a military school, wasn't it?
Admiral Farragut Academy, bro. Yeah, Admiral Farragut Academy.
What he said.
College prep private school.
We're talking about private schools, and we're talking about whether,
Yeah, and he went to Hargrave Admiral Farragut Academy, and he went to Hargrave Military, too.
That was the exact line.
Yeah,
We're sitting there
flew
talking
planes.
about our kids and where Zebo needs to put his kid in private school, and all of a sudden the guy goes, "At my school, they flew planes."
You're like,
we're like,
all right, bro.
His number is retired at Admiral Farragut Academy.
Thanks.
At my school,
Thanks
they
for the
flew
help, bro.
planes.
Mo?
"Hey, you all right over there?
Yeah, bro.
You all right?"
All right, bro. You got
So
it. The mid-range jumper's automatic, but all right, we get
Then
it.
at any time, even when he went on to go play for the Warriors or whatever, anytime his name would come up on the show, somebody would go, "At my school, they flew planes."
Hey, bro, look.
That's all I think of with him still to this day.
He in the city tonight, bro, so y'all better watch out, man.
I know. Well, I think us, like the rest of town, isn't going to be there.
Yeah, I pulled into the garage and I was like, what is... Oh, yeah, the Tigers game tonight.
Well, I want to ask you a question, Vernon. Will more people be at Southwind tonight for Bartlett versus Whitehaven?
It's not even. It's not even close.
Yeah, there will be more people there. The question is, will there be more people here at the Hustle game? That's the question.
That's the real question.
That's the real question.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
All right.
There will be more people at the Tigers game.
Let's get to the real problem here. Okay.
I'm with it.
So yesterday, and this dropped like kind of while we were on the air, so we didn't get to it yesterday on the show. But there's a headline in the Daily Memphian. Tigers projecting a $1.2 million deficit in men's basketball, says Memphis AD. The article goes on. This article is by Parth. And the article goes on, and it says, for the first time, financial ramifications of the recent decrease in Memphis Tigers men's basketball home attendance has been revealed. Athletic director Ed Scott shared during a Board of Trustees meeting Wednesday morning at the University of Memphis's Maxine A. Smith University Center that the Tigers men's basketball program was projecting a $1.2 million deficit between its budgeted and year-to-date revenue generated from ticket sales and parking. Among 6 programs, men's basketball, football, women's basketball, baseball, softball, and volleyball, for which the Tigers' budgeted revenue generated from ticket sales and parking, only men's basketball has fallen short. Quote, when this came out, I was like, oh, no. This quote,
this exact quote that I'm about to read to you.
Mm-hmm.
Every single sport that we budgeted for, with the exception of men's basketball, met or exceeded financial expectations, said Ed Scott.
Oof.
Bro. Oh, no. I mean, that is so pinpointed. When you're meeting with the board of trustees, that sentence feels like a precursor for what is to come. Does it not? I'm laying the groundwork. Like when I tell you, like, look, I told you, just so you know, every program we have here, I do the budget.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we got budget for this. Here's what we got budget for this. Here's what we got budget. All of them hit or exceeded the budget, except for one, men's basketball. It makes it feel like you're preparing them for this is what this needs to change, right? And whether that change means that I am going to find a new head coach and that we need to move on, or whether that means that it is a precursor to these are the major changes that have to take place because. But when you go to the board of trustees and you say, like, here, I'm outlining this, because that makes you're isolated, right? You're isolated. You're the one that's not pulling your weight. I can't believe everybody else is.
I can't believe either.
I mean, maybe you had them budgeted for $5.
Right.
You got $7. You're like,
no, you're supposed to be
bare
the one.
Bones. It's bare bones everywhere else, so that's why.
And you're supposed to be the one.
In between football and basketball,
You're supposed to be the one generating money. I mean, basketball has always been like for years, and I know this has changed over the years, but for years there were very few schools that were like schools that competed on a very high level.
Where basketball funded the athletic department.
Louisville was the only other one.
Louisville was the one, yeah.
Like, only one.
Right.
Only one. The Louisville basketball funded everything. You know what I mean? And that's probably changed now that they're the ACC and whatever else. But
my boy Heisman winner, Lamar Jackson.
But it says, and then, so anyways, it goes on, and then it says that Scott didn't take any questions. He declined questions after the meeting. And indicated he would speak with media members once the season came to a close. Obviously, Penny Hardaway said after even that dismal road loss at East Carolina, he said he had no plans of leaving or going anywhere at the conclusion of the season. So, but I will just say, when that sentence is front and center, and it's like everybody else hit their budget, not only did we not hit our budget, we're $1.2 million in the hole. We can't afford that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it comes off, right? Yeah. That everybody else is pulling their weight. But again, I do think there needs to be context there, right? You would need to see the budget
how
numbers.
big the budget was.
Yeah. Like, the expectation is much greater for Memphis and what it is bringing in, right? For good reason, because it always has. It always has been, something you could count on money making. But look, we'd be remiss not to mention, like, people are not going. People are not into it. The arena's empty.
It's empty.
It's empty.
Yes.
So, right?
Night in and night out.
No, the arena's empty. Like, people have not showed up. They have not showed out. They have not done.
Students don't show up.
No. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. And as I told you, a lot of those tickets are sold, and they're just not even because the parking thing does, that's kind of mentioned in there.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you they do much better on tickets than they do on parking, just because there's a lot of tickets that are out, and they are just rotting away in business owners' desks.
Yep.
I know. I've seen it because, this is happening with Grizzlies too. You know what I mean? Like, that is the downfall of when your season goes the way it has. And you end up like doing it. I mean, I had a buddy the other day told me, he's like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I might. He's like, but I spent $15,000, for our seats this year. And he's like, I would, but I can't even give them away right now. Like, I offer them to people, and it's
You know what I mean? It's not like I can.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not for business.
Right. It's a business expense.
It's a business expense.
You get the tax write-off.
Write it off,
Right.
baby.
To write it off.
But nobody wants a bunch of tickets burning in their desks.
Right.
Right? You know what I mean? If you're out of town a bunch and you can't go a lot, like you do it for your business, right?
Yeah.
But what's happening is with both the Tigers and the Grizzlies, you have a hard time finding people that want to go, even with free tickets, right? And so it's always a thing that you got to think about. Well, on the Tigers front, there are, like, a lot of that lower bowl, like, it's accounted for, and they just don't come. They don't come. They'd rather stay home. They'd rather even not go to the game anymore. And so, anyways, that is a precursor, right, to when you see that Ed Scott thing and you're like, oh, God. Like, I never really considered that they would. I thought we were all kind of with the understanding, this sucks, this is ridiculous, this is gross. But he won 29 games last year.
Right.
He's an icon in the city. They'll give him another year to get it right. Mm-hmm. And then if it's not right next year and he doesn't have a great season where we're in the NCAA tournament again and winning the conference, then we're all on the same page. I think that's what we kind of came to, right? We kind of all came to this idea that, like, he'll get one more year, and then if it's not – and what I say is, and I say that to say – in the last 48 hours, now it feels different. Because that article drops with the Ed Scott and the Board of Trustees meeting. And then this morning, Jeff Calkins, who's still – he writes, the article is, could this be Penny Hardaway's last game at FedEx Forum? And in the course of that article, it mentioned 6 straight losses. And this was the one where I was like, oh, my God. It said they have more losses than any Memphis basketball team in 56 years. I was like, oh, my
56? Like 5-6?
Yes, 56 years.
That's what, 19...
I don't know. You had to go back. I mean, I don't know.
Is it 19...
They even make media guides anymore.
1969, 1970, Mo Iba?
Let's see. 1970, Memphis Tigers. What's that?
50, that's what it says.
That's 50 years?
I mean, you could just type out Memphis Tigers basketball seasons, and there'll be a Wikipedia page with all of their seasons.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do they have this year? 17 losses? Is that right? What are they right now?
They're
17?
Yeah, 12 and 17 right now.
12 and 17.
You said 1970, Roser? I'm going back right now.
Yeah.
No, that's not 1970 because they were 18 and 8.
It's 1969-70. Mo Iba, they were 6 and 20, 1 and 15 in the conference. Yep. Checks to what my mom said. My mom said this 2 weeks ago. Text me, said she said this is the worst Tiger team I have ever seen since Mo Iba in 1969.
They lost a union that year, by the way.
Your mom said that?
Specifically said that to me.
She said it to me too when I saw her.
Specifically said that to me. Said this is the worst team since 1969 Mo Iba. Worst team I've ever seen.
Yeah, she said that.
Your mom said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw her at the game the other night, she told
it's crazy because my mom wasn't even born yet. Love you, Mom.
Shout out Mama Rosa, man. Hey, by the way, that year.
Wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think my parents got born. That's the year they got married.
1969?
1969.
Oh.
Nice. They lost a union that year.
Yuck.
Union College.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Wow.
Wow. 6 and 20, bro. 1 and 9 on the road, 1 and 15 in the conference. Lost 9 in a row to end the season. Yeah, that's.
So that's the last time.
Yeah, more, and they might end up breaking that, bro. Because they're 18 losses right now. 18
17.
Losses? 17 losses.
Yeah.
Because USF is one of the best team in the conference, and then you finish
then
up with
Tulane in the
Ron
member.
Horner owns you.
Not to get ahead of ourselves, but if it did,
and also that is a 1:00 game in New Orleans.
Oh, belt ass.
On Sunday.
On the way.
That is
Put the fries in the bag.
What do we even care about this?
Put the fries
Has
in the
anybody
bag.
ever felt good at 1:00 in New Orleans
on a Sunday?
Maybe Roser on his trip because he was probably at the World War II Museum.
1:00 on a Sunday, I was at the Superdome. Watching the
yeah.
Niners win.
Watching the Saints. Yeah, you were.
Watching the Niners
Old
win.
Roser was definitely not feeling good.
Old Roser definitely
and then telling us how awesome Spencer Rattler is.
They proceed to win like one game the rest of the year.
Yeah. He got replaced by Tyler
He's like, I'm
Shuck.
telling you, they're not bad. I'm like, yeah, for sure they are.
I still got some Rattler stock.
No, you
I still
don't.
got some Rattler
No,
stock.
you don't.
He fell down like Bitcoin. He came down like Bitcoin, but I'm still holding.
That's dead.
I'm holding.
Like tonight, bro.
You
it's
hoping the Clarity hat gets signed?
like, even tonight, bro, it's senior night, and they put a graphic out, Vernon. And I'm like, bro.
What graphic?
The senior night graphic. And I'm like, bro, none
Who's
of y'all.
on it?
That's my point. Aaron
Julius
Bradshaw,
Tedford.
Zach Davis.
They shouldn't even get like the lithograph or whatever.
Exactly.
The jersey and the.
No, you don't deserve that.
No, they handed to him in a plastic Kroger bag.
You deserve a Subway gift card. Subway gift card and a smack on the ass.
and a gift card to Palm Beach Tan, which is a sponsor of our Palm team.
Exactly. Hey, we had him in the desk, so we just gave him away.
Palm Beach Tan gift cards.
There's hot chicks in there.
Yeah, like we
Red light therapy. You
extras.
go do some red light therapy.
Yeah, we had 6
Do you
extras.
know any black guys that have ever gone to a tanning bed?
Bro, no, bro. We don't go to tanning beds. What's wrong with your
I bet there is.
What's wrong with
I bet there is.
No, there's not, bro.
I bet there is.
No, bro.
No?
I know black chicks that have.
What in the
You know, okay, so
wait,
you know,
what?
you blown up black chicks that
Yeah,
have
I
gone
know
to a
black
tanning
chicks that
bed.
go to a tanning bed, which I also did not understand. Bro, you already got this, right? Not gonna say the name. With the S. But you're already this. You don't need that, bro. You're gonna turn it into a damn plastic bag.
Anyway, so
No,
yeah.
Jaylon, put that back up so we can see
So
it.
what we are encouraging.
There you go.
What?
That's the seniors, bro.
God, I have so many memories.
Bro, can we make a rule?
I have so many memories of this senior class.
Can we make a rule?
Do you remember that time? I don't even know their names. I'm not
Remember that
kidding.
time that dude got dunked on by East Carolina
Hey,
last week?
Wait, let's see if you can name it. Put it back
I
up,
cannot
Jaylon.
name them.
Jaylon, put it back up. Put it back
No,
up.
I
Let's
can't.
go.
I
No,
can't
name
it.
that tiger.
All right, go far left.
Doug McDaniel's number 1.
Okay.
Yep.
Zach Davis is number 2.
And
Is he? Does that get that right? Is Zach
Yeah,
Davis
you got it
number
right.
2?
You number 2. Yeah, I got you.
Let's go.
You 2 for 2.
Let's go.
Who was right beside Doug? Who was beside Doug?
Sincere Parker.
There you go. Okay. All right.
I do know what he looks like.
Aaron Bradshaw, far left.
What was
over
the,
here?
Hey,
No.
what was the amazing Sincere? Hey, what was the Sincere Parker heat check game?
42-point game UAB.
That game was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's is that A-Rob?
Right. He's a freshman, bro.
He's a freshman.
Golly, Roser.
Who's the other?
We got 3
Go ahead
more.
and say it. Tall African dude. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
what's
say
the other African name? Who's the guy? What's his guy?
Thiero Henry, I think is his name.
Thiero
I was going to be nowhere close
He's a
to
soccer
that.
player.
Yeah.
I was going to say Hassan.
I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
But that's
Henry.
the guy that got
Henry.
lost.
You got Tariq Ingram, number 19, and you got your boy Mason Matthews, number 8.
Yeah, Mason, they do not have a player named Mason Matthews.
Yeah, number 8 is Mason Matthews.
The white guy.
The white guy, Rosa.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro.
yeah,
The Preston Laird Memorial.
How dare you?
The Preston Laird Memorial. Drew
dare
Ball
you,
Memorial.
Roser.
Shout out to him.
How dare you, Roser? Anyways, look, I'm just telling you, when the Daily Memphian, like back-to-back days, is like Ed Scott that says that Memphis basketball is the only program at the whole university losing money, and then the next day there's an article, could this be Penny Hardaway's last game? It makes me feel like, okay, this could actually really happen in a way that 48 hours ago I didn't even think. I'd come to terms with, all right, there's a bunch of smoke, everybody's pissed, but they'll give him one more year and we'll see what's what. Like, those 2 articles do make it feel like that's what it gives me cause for pause, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
Where I read them and I was like, oh, and Ed Scott's a big time self promoter. And he does.
Well, we know.
And he does.
Yeah, we know.
I'm saying, and he does talk to people. Like, he does.
Yes.
Like, he would talk to the media.
Yeah, he didn't wanna
Penny
talk.
Hardaway don't talk to the media. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, would you even write that unless you thought that it could happen? I mean, you don't think Ed Scott's talked to Jeff Calkins? Come on. It would be foolishness if he hadn't.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, I just think that it just feels like there's little waves going on.
Little smoke.
Like, behind
Little
yeah.
Little smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Because when it's released, like, hey, this is not, there's no presentation of this being not as bad as you think it is, or, it's like, when you start leaking out, when you start out of nowhere, we see a article about how much money Memphis basketball is losing,
how do I say this? It feels like, what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Why do you look like you're about to laugh every day? What?
What's not?
What's so funny, bro?
I was looking to see if Ed Scott had put a graphic out of himself recently. he had.
It's
no, when I go to Tiger Athletics.
No, it's
dude, and there is literally a video of Charles Huff touring the renovations of the.
Not gonna lie, that video is funny.
Bro, he looks like a worker.
He looks like way too comfortable.
Doesn't look like it's Charles
Bro, I have a
Huff.
screenshot in my phone, bro.
Looks like a construction.
No, dead ass. Watch this. I have a screenshot in my phone, Vernon.
I thought it was a worker.
Bro, hey, Jaylon, zoom in on this. Dude. I have this screenshot in my phone.
You do that? Yeah, dude.
I watched that video. I watched that video yesterday, and I was crying, laughing the whole time. I was like, bro,
he looks like one of the workers.
Bro, he looks. That shit Bro, look at him, bro. Bro, look at him. Look at Huff Daddy, man.
I had to do like a double take. I was like, wait, what?
Bro, I was crying when I watched this video yesterday. Yo, just. Bro,
you had it saved on
I
your
had it saved on my phone. I watched it yesterday and I was crying laughing, bro.
Oh my god!
I was like, why do he look so comfortable in that uniform?
First time I was like, oh, they're doing like a day in the construction workers and showing how they're building everything. And I was like, oh, wait a second, Charles Huff.
Hey, you got to coach in that, Charles Huff. You got to coach in the best, bro.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm crying.
Brick by brick.
Construction workers night. Construction workers night.
Roser, what you're going to have is tonight, Ed Scott's going to release a video on Instagram, and he's holding a bucket, and it says Tiger Basketball on it. It's just money on fire. It's just money on fire. And it's like,
oh my god.
See what it's setting money on fire,
bro,
right?
I'm crying.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so back to the original point. It feels like when, because the other thing is like, how does everybody know what was happening at the Board of Trustees meeting? It feels like, this headline, Tiger Basketball loses its ass, is put out there as justification of what's to come. That's the way I want to say it.
Yeah.
It took me forever to figure out how I want to say it. That's how it feels.
Yeah,
it feels like that is leaked out there with the number as justification for what is to come. Because, you know what I mean?
Everybody is holding their end up, except for this.
You also used to have to get a freedom of information, and then they would say, hey, this actually is way, during the Josh Pastner years, you would have to go over there and do freedom of information to get their budget and say, Memphis isn't going to get their payout from FedEx Forum because they, got 5 people at the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now he put some of the information himself this time.
He's telling everybody.
He's telling everybody.
Hey, we're losing our ass.
Yo, we're broke as hell in basketball. It is this fault.
Hey, I know you love this guy, but we just lost $1 million.
He's emailed that Excel spreadsheet to every media member.
Like, yo, it's his fault, bro.
And then the next day, the columnist writes, could this be Penny Hardaway's last home game?
I hope it's not.
And it's like, damn. I just didn't feel this way 48 hours ago.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and then somebody said Gary said something on this show that made it was very close to that, like very similar to the.
Like these last couple games matter a ton.
Yeah. Oh.
And as you know, Chris, you've said Ed Scott did not hire him.
No.
But he also understands, though, how important P is to the city.
Yeah, he does. I think they're
Penny is.
But this guy puts himself on graphics. So there's a huge ego here.
Good point, Rose.
Also,
great point.
Also, let me be fair. And I'll say, I don't know Ed Scott, okay? Well, let me be fair to Ed Scott and anybody at the University of Memphis. I hear what you're saying. I hear what Chris Vernon's saying. I hear what Rose. We all acknowledge. I see what social media is saying. We love Penny Hardaway. If I'm Ed Scott, I'm going, no, you don't. No, you don't.
You're all actors. Because are you going tonight? No. Are you going tonight? No. Is anybody else going tonight? You want to get on social media and you want to say he's an icon and you love him and everybody loves him and you can't do this to... None of you are going.
Yeah.
None of you.
Put your money where your mouth is.
You're not there. So don't tell me how much you love this guy. No, you don't.
And the team was good last year, and it wasn't like the place was packed out last year.
I mean, I'm saying,
So,
look, I'm not. I look.
Like I get it.
I don't agree with that sentiment.
Yeah,
but that's exactly what I would say.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
And that's fair for him to think that.
If I'm running a business, right?
I feel you on that. Because I'm being Southwind, and I'm usually there every game.
Yeah.
I texted you, 3 games ago, Vernon? I texted you 3 games ago.
Yep.
You like, bro, are you there? I'm like, nah.
No.
I'm doing other stuff.
And that's fair for Ed Scott to think that, like, for sure.
It is fair.
It's fair for him to think that.
It is fair because, and I know Penny would have his list of reasons why, like, that's not happening. Right?
He has said, Penny has said all year, the one time where he will find a microphone, has said all year our tickets need to be more affordable.
He said, and
that is true.
After
right
the
at the
Memphis
very beginning of the year.
The Memphis Madness, that's the one of the first things he said. He said, we got to find a way
to get people in the arena.
Affordable tickets.
Yes.
He said, you can go see the Grizzlies for, he never brings up the Grizzlies.
Never. And he brought it up 3 times.
He brought it up 3 times. He was like, yo, we got the Grizzlies, you can go get $20 tickets and go see the Grizzlies.
Yep.
And you got to pay $150, $200 just to be in the door for us. Like, it shouldn't be that way.
Yep.
Like, also, too, I think is another thing is having dudes that people are familiar with. Like, Jaylon, put the photo up that I sent you. When you got dudes like this on the team, put the photo up, Jaylon. I sent you earlier. What? My boy Jayson Smith put it on Twitter.
Who? Jason Smith put it what?
Yeah, put it on Twitter. Jaylen, I sent it to you. Like this, bro. Look at that crowd. That's Joe Jackson and them. They knew Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
They knew Chris Crawford. They knew Jaren Jackson, whatever his name is. They knew them, Chris Crawford. They knew them dudes. And they showed up for him. Like, there's nobody that the fan base is connected to, bro.
And those teams underperform relative to their expectation.
And
but they were here
showed up.
But they were here for 4 years. And we still enjoyed watching them play because they did have success.
There's no
they had some success.
Okay, fan base has no connection.
I'll give you, for instance, I just pulled up on, there's one of these that like I've used quite a bit when I've been out of town or if I've been out of town or like for maybe concerts or whatever. Tick Pick, you know that one? It's like and Tick Pick basically it doesn't have the fees and it also like is a algorithm. Like I think it pulls from like all of them, right? And so you can kind of find. So I just clicked on Memphis, South Florida tonight, and it'll say like tickets from whatever. The cheapest one on Tick Pick, which is just like, I mean, you could go and find a Grizzly game for $4 on there.
Right.
Right? The cheapest one for tonight for Memphis, South Florida is $30. That's the cheapest ticket.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I ain't paying $30 to see that. Bro.
Well, now, all right, now take me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I take my wife and my 2 kids.
Yep.
And then I pay for parking, whatever. I mean, it's not. It's even if it was an awesome product.
$200.
If I'm, why would it be more affordable for me to go to the Grizzlies? We just put those up last night, right? We did the 30% off deal for the Trailblazers game.
Yeah, right.
Last night. And what did I say? The ad was you could get tickets as low as it was like $20, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like you get tickets as low, and even on the secondary market, you want to take your family to a Grizzlies game, you can go and it can be mega affordable.
$60
right.
to get you at a Grizzlies game.
And that's my point. And their season's gone bad, right? But you could go to the secondary market, you could buy 4 awesome tickets and take your family and have an affordable night, and you're watching NBA players. That is not affordable for a terrible product.
No.
$30?
And
that's the lowest one on here.
Especially too, you will hit the button. You will be more likely to hit the button if you had an emotional connection to the guys that are on the court. If you felt like you were rooting for a guy that you knew in the community, all right, I'm gonna spend that $150 to go see this person. But bro, we have no connection to anybody other than Penny. No. That's the only person we're like, and he ain't playing. He coaching.
That's right.
Like you have no reason to spend $200, but you're more inclined to spend money than you care.
It's hard because you are basing it upon these teams like it's history and that like they care about their
they care about the team no matter what, right? Like it's Kansas, it's Duke, it's UCLA, whatever. Whereas you're counting on people just caring about Memphis basketball because the players are just going to be interchangeable every year. No, you're right, because honestly, like if the Grizzlies had a new roster every single year, you're already seeing it right now.
Yeah.
With the amount of people that are so depressed about what's happened with Jaren and Ja, because at least it's something like you knew. Yep. You go to the game, like that's their guys.
Had them for 7-8 years.
Yes.
Yep.
You know who's
but
going to be there.
that's 7 or 8 years we got with them.
Yes.
You get these guys for 6 months.
Yep.
To the point, you remember I was telling the story about storytelling on the NBC broadcast the other day? I don't know one thing about anybody on that team. I'm not kidding. Do you?
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't know anything.
Nothing.
No, I couldn't tell you
family
one
stories where you got a brother and sister.
I don't know anything.
Do you?
Do
Chocolate ice cream.
We know a little about Curtis Givens, right? Just because.
Just because dad
just because
lived
of
here
his
all his life.
And I know nothing about Aaron Bradshaw's like personal life.
No, but he went to Ohio State.
He went to Ohio State as a big time recruit, and everything has been like he's never lived up to expectations.
Right.
Like that's
not a great thing to know.
That's all I really know.
Like the Kendrick Davis story. We knew that story, and guess what? That connected us more to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
We knew that story. Like, yo, we got to root for this dude. He was a real dog. He got out the mud.
Yep.
He was grinding. Like, let's root for this dude. He got Memphis on his chest.
Yep.
These dudes are mercenaries, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's like the senior day thing is like, bro, why are we rooting for? Like, why do we care about y'all holding that jersey up? Because you don't care about it.
Right.
You got your bag and you gone.
Right.
Like, it's like, why should those people care about spending money for y'all?
Right.
I know they did the pizza thing on campus. Bro, we about 6 months too late for that.
Yeah.
Y'all should have been giving out pizza when y'all first got here.
The second.
Yeah. Feel a connection.
And also, like, it's on them, too. Like, you know what I mean? You got to reach out to the Daily Memphian so they're writing profiles about guys. And you got to reach out to, radio stations. Get these guys on the air and, like, get them on billboards and get them out in the community. Honestly. Like, otherwise, who is going to have any kind of connection to them? None.
Yeah.
It's just a,
We're connected to Penny, and Penny's coaching.
That's right. I started to get a little worried that they may blow. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. It's weird that we're back to back.
Yeah.
Here's how much that program lost. Could this be his last game? It's like, well, I didn't really consider that, but I guess
that's the trifecta. You had the Ed Scott thing, you had Gary, and you had Jeff.
I think what they'll do is get a GM.
Do you think
they'll get a GM and give him another year?
You think we got enough time though?
That's
I know
what
Gary
I think.
brings up the point like he may be behind the 8 ball with that.
Maybe. I mean, hopefully you find somebody that's got players. Already got some, like, you know what I mean?
Lined up.
Yeah, like or relationships.
Right.
Yeah. Or we talk about
in the fold.
Give Fred and Giselle they're Memphis kids,
That's right.
bro.
And you try to get some of those into the fold, like, you know what I mean? I mean, once upon a time, Josh Pastner got the job here, brings in Glenn Cyprian, and he's got the Bartons. Changes things.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Took Will Barton. You took Will and Antonio Barton off that team. That team is not good.
No.
But you added them. You added like a big timer. One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Will Barton.
Oh, everybody loved Will Barton.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, like one player can't change everything.
Oh, for sure.
In college. Yeah. You just got to get an awesome one.
Yes.
Right? You get one awesome one, and you got a chance. And dude, and the crazy thing is, I've been in this spot. I know that it's an indictment on all 8 years and everything. I really, really liked last year's team.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I know
they could have done
it was a
something
disappointment.
if Tyrese Hunter didn't get hurt.
And I know it was a disappointment, but I really liked that team, man. I found them to be, and I really liked the Kendrick team. 2 of the last 3 years, they have brought me joy, and I have enjoyed watching them, which is more than I can say for the team that I care about the most.
How much did you really like last year's team?
Which is the Grizzlies.
How much?
Because, look, this is 2 of 3 years that we've ended the season punting.
Oh, yeah.
And it hasn't been
And
fun.
it sucks.
Yeah,
It stinks. Who'd you love on last year's team?
Last year's team?
Yeah.
Dane.
He'll be here tonight.
Prove it. Come to the Hustle game tonight and see him play.
Dane Danger?
Yeah, he's with Sioux Falls.
No, he's not.
This is the second time he's been here.
He's in the building. I was there the first one.
Yeah, you were there.
I was at the first one. See, I love Dane.
Bro,
Danger.
I can't. I'm recording the mismatch tonight because Jacoby's in L.A.
Dude, he almost the first game here. he was chasing after a loose ball, like right by us at the scorer's table.
almost
I
took
was
out
like,
Roser.
oh my God, I'm about to die.
almost
If he
took
comes
Roser
over
out.
the scorer's table, I'm going to die.
And he cut his hair, so he got a new look. He kind of got the low cut now.
Yeah.
Dane Dange is for sure in my starting lineup of my favorite Penny players.
Oh, for sure.
It's not even close.
Great name.
I love him.
Yeah, great name.
Because he played his he played his ass off, bro.
Yes.
Played his ass off.
Like
Played his ass off.
You remember that tournament game last year? They could not take him off the court. Like it was like, did he play all 40 or did
He almost did.
Or they tried to and they took him off the court for a second and it was like, no, we got to get him back in.
Yeah, but tonight's gonna be because it's 8 o'clock too, bro. You know when people gotta go to bed.
8 o'clock South Florida.
8 o'clock South Florida. Guess what though? On ESPN too.
And they're good.
Oh, they are.
So
good.
it
I mean,
might,
relative
and they've got that guy that wore him out from
Hodgson.
Arkansas State last year.
TA's guy.
To your point too, bro. Just imagine you getting built on national TV, and they're gonna bring up them stories. They're gonna bring up the Jeff Calkins story. They're gonna bring up this. They're gonna bring up that, and then it might start making it rise a little bit,
You're right.
bro.
No,
you know?
no. If you get whooped the last two games,
Yeah.
whooped against South Florida, whooped against Tulane, and here's the problem. The problem is they quit on him.
They did.
The East Carolina thing, that's what you can't, like, say whatever you want. You can't let them just talk. And I talk about this with the Grizzlies thing, right? It's one of the things, like, sometimes things are going terrible, but you can't let go of the rope, bro.
Yeah.
They totally let go of the rope.
Yes.
When he hates them, they hate him, and it sucks. I mean, that is appalling.
Yeah.
To get run out by East Carolina, it's so bad that it's brought up these articles.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's that bad.
It's that bad.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's like a whole nother level. It's one thing to not be South Florida or Tulane or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
East Carolina's whooping your ass. What are you then? That's just, there's no way that's possible with the amount of money they spent that should ever happen in a billion years.
Yeah.
It's unexplainable. All right, let's take a quick break and we'll wrap things up after this. Chris Vernon Show.
Fridays at FedEx Forum just got a whole lot more fun for the family. With the Family Friday ticket offer, a $35 game ticket gets you a $10 food voucher and access to pregame shoot-around. Additionally, for every 4 tickets purchased, you get an autographed item from the Grizzlies vault. Capture moments that last a lifetime for birthdays, youth groups, and other family-friendly celebrations. Visit grizzlies.com/Friday to grab your tickets today.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
With living in luxury at Southland Casino Hotel, the good life is closer than you think. Members get 1 entry with every 100 points earned playing on their Lucky North Rewards card, plus 1 free entry daily. Win free play at our hourly drawings, and don't miss our Saturday grand prize drawings in March. You could win a home theater package, premium massage chair, an outdoor jacuzzi, and $250,000 cash. Luxurious prizes await at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Simply amazing. Wells, a rhythm three. Yes, sir! That's an exclamation point on this game.
Grizz fans, defend your home court from pests with Terminex. Before cockroaches, spiders, and mice show up, Terminex it with our pest-free 365-plus year-round protection plan. Visit Terminex.com today and enter code SAVE50 at checkout to save $50. Terms apply. Go Grizzlies!
I risk my life to tell y'all these truths.
Cat Williams is back. Brand new material, a new tour, and the same legendary laughter he's delivered for decades.
Nick Cannon got 136 children, Jesus. Did you know that?
Always classic, always Cat.
White people are friendly. You can call them at 3 o'clock in the morning with the wrong number and they won't even be mad at you. Hello? No, I'm sorry. No Shaquita here.
The Golden Age Tour, March 6th in FedEx Forum. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see. As the moon rose in its glory, then I
told my saddest story. 9-1 Collabs, presented by Pinnacle Financial Partners, brings Grizzlies Nation hyper-local Grizz gear from Memphis designers, the Homemade Blackout Edition. That's a collection from Memphis brand Berserk. And Breeze brings a new twist to last season's popular drop. The collection is so big, it's dropping across 2 game dates. This Saturday, March 7th, when the Grizzlies take on the Clippers, and more arriving Thursday, March 12th, against the Mavericks. Grab your tickets today at grizzlies.com/tickets to shop the merch.
Yeah, this is one of them
Breeze.
ones. This is one of them ones, bro. The Breeze drop is one of them ones. Isn't she performing at halftime, too?
I loved her last year.
Yeah, she brought it back. Her jacket sold out in like 5 minutes.
You know what she's got? This Breeze. You know what she's got? She's got great energy.
Aura too.
She's got great energy.
She
She's got a good energy about her. I liked her a lot.
Does. Good aura, bro.
I liked her. She's good. I like the music. I like the vibe. I like the whole thing. It's cool.
It's what they say about us.
Nobody says that.
They do say that.
Energy and aura. Energy and aura.
Energy and aura.
Energy and aura.
All right. A couple of things I want to get to. Darius Acuff, who is a possible very high draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft. I'll tell you one guy that put his neck out there for Darius Acuff. It's one thing when John Calipari on a regular basis is saying that his player needs to get more highly regarded, that he should be in player of the year conversations, et cetera, et cetera. It is quite another when an opposing coach goes to bat in a massive way for a player. And obviously Sean Miller is a well-established, highly successful collegiate coach who has coached not only a bunch of great players himself, he has coached against a myriad of great players. And Sean Miller went way out of his way last night to talk about Darius Acuff and what NBA teams should be thinking about in regards to Darius Acuff.
In my time, and I'll just go 34 years, I've never seen a point guard better. And when people talk about, who's going to be the number one pick in the NBA draft or who's the best player in the conference, I mean, just for a perspective, and I think our conference is great, he averages 25 points a game. I'll just start right there. He shoots 40% from the three-point line. He leads our league in assists. I think he's the first player since Pete Maravich who's led our league in both points and assists. If you look at Arkansas as a team, the best thing they do is they never turn the ball over, and that's because he has the ball in his hands 80% of the time. His assist-to-turnover ratio is astonishing. And not until you actually are in the game and you feel his presence. The adage of a point guard makes the game easier for his teammates. He's a textbook prime example of that. I just have never been on a court where one player at that position is any better than he is. Greatness is how I would describe his game, and seems like an amazing young man. And, just to watch, I bring it up because this is game 30. He's got several weeks or a month or so left. But guys like him, they just don't come into college basketball very, very often. I mean, he's a generational player. He's really, really good. And this number one pick thing, I don't know why people aren't talking about him more. I can't imagine anybody better.
Yeah, that's high praise.
That's super high.
I mean, if you're Acuff's agent, you're sending that around to everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, don't listen. Hey, don't listen to me. Listen to Sean Miller, a generational player. In my 34 years, I've never seen anybody better at the point guard.
You talk about the smaller guards, like he's 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". You talk about how they've got to be Ja. You've got to be
Lillard,
Brunson, Lillard, Maxey, like. Dude,
he is.
There's definitely some Brunson to his scoring ability and stuff.
He got a little
step
Dame in him
back.
too.
Yeah,
the
he
way
can
shoot the ball. Shoot the ball.
Step back and shoot him too. He shoots 44% from three on 6 attempts a game.
49% on catch and shoots.
Yeah,
49% on catch and shoots, bro. That's a 50. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
it's the shooting thing that makes him so lethal.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He can shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot. A lot of those little guards, they got to figure out how to shoot. Right. And look, we talked about this in maybe it was December, whenever the season was just getting going, when he first started cracking, right? I got on our radar. And I remember I came in here and I gave you guys a list of, I was like, look, I mean, you just take the Kentucky guard sight unseen. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in fairness, we will see how it goes. Reed Shepherd has come along, but we'll see how it goes with him. The Dillingham thing looks like a disaster so far.
Right.
That Spurs trade looks unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What was that trade? It was like the 8th pick in the draft.
I might have saved this. I read an article about it the other day. Look at it. The San Antonio Spurs traded the draft rights to Rob Dillingham for a 2031 first-round pick and a 2030 swap in a genius move. San Antonio took Steph Castle with the 4th overall pick and had the 8th selection. Many predicted they would take Dillingham to remake their backcourt. The Spurs hadn't traded for De'Aaron Fox or drafted Dylan Harper at this point. Still, San Antonio wisely steered clear of Dillingham, is what the article said. I mean, a 2031 first and a 2030 swap. So they got two. You know what I mean? And Dillingham's already been moved.
Yep.
Yeah.
By Minnesota. By a team that's trying to win.
Yeah. It's in Chicago.
Get him out of there.
He was in the IO
He
trade.
looks horrible in Chicago.
I know. It's been rough.
My guy can't even dribble.
It's been rough. Anyways, yeah, this Acuff thing, I mean, that's going to be a thing.
He is.
Going to be a thing.
And my guy wears the cutoff shirt under the jersey. So it's like, he got the swag too.
Hopefully he has a big SEC tournament too.
Yeah,
we get to see him.
I'm actually thinking about going down there that Saturday.
It'd be cool if it'd be cool if they could make a run and we get to see him against Florida and the big guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
something like that.
Like floor general.
I know they just got trounced by Florida. Yeah. That was the whole
Calipari and Golden going at it. But I mean, yeah, he's fantastic player. No way around it. And fun. That's a big thing. He's fun as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Look at that step back, pop him. You see the other kid that just popped up yesterday, the kid from at UW, the big.
No.
His name is. Let me check it.
Washington.
Yeah. Let me see. Make sure I get his name right. Where did I go? Hold on. Let me find it. I favorited the tweet. He's had like 3 straight games of like 20 and 16, and like he said something like record. Haynes Steinbach.
Oh, Haynes Steinbach.
Haynes Steinbach. He's the only Division I freshman in the last 30 years with 20 and 10 on 65% shooting in 3 straight games.
Wow.
He had 24 and 16, 22 and 11, 22 and 24.
We'll have to ask our old boy Quincy Pondexter about him.
Yeah. Haynes Steinbach.
I'll have to reach out to Coupon about him.
I'm gonna send you his. Is he American?
Haynes Steinbach.
He spells Haynes kind of freaky, not like the draws.
No, he's German.
Oh, he's German. Okay,
he's German.
All right, good.
There you go. Right. That's him right there.
Yeah, sure enough.
Another freshman kind of riding on draft boards.
All right, couple quick things that I do want to mention. Lou Holtz passed away, and I felt like that kind of just happened yesterday. And obviously, Lou Holtz was old and was not in great health, and so it wasn't like some kind of like shocking thing to see. But obviously, Lou Holtz was an unbelievable character in college football during my youth with that Tim Brown Notre Dame team.
Notre Dame team, yeah.
And I mean, he was just like, he was such a great character. And then he became a character in the media. And I'll say, like, one thing yesterday when I was thinking about it, I was like, it makes me feel sad when it's like, I do think about like so many formative years of watching college football and loving college football. And even the things that you like rolled your eyes at, you sometimes, then when they're gone, you're like with Lee Corso gone, it's like, damn, man. And like when I think about Lou Holtz, I honestly think about like I'm watching college football all day, and then at night, Reese Davis, Mark May, and Lou Holtz arguing about what happened that day.
Yeah.
It was such a big deal. I mean, living in the South and watching college football games, and it was always after the late SEC game. So you were like watching it with Mike Patrick or not Mike Patrick. Yeah, it was.
And Todd Blackledge.
Yeah, Mike Patrick and Todd Blackledge. That Saturday night game.
Yeah.
And then they would come on and you would watch them, and that's when Fowler was still on game day. So Reese Davis, it was Reese Davis, Mark May, and Lou Holtz.
Yep.
And you would just watch them recap it the same way you watched Chris Berman and Tom Jackson after NFL weekends, right? Like it was that important.
Yes.
And, like, they would do all these bits, and they would do the judge bit and whatever else, and it's like, damn, man. You know what I mean? Like, when I saw it, honestly, it was weird because, he was in the media for so long post-career. Obviously, I still see him in that Notre Dame starter jacket with the hat and the glasses.
Swagged out.
For the old Notre Dame team. But, I mean, he was, like, really a part of my life every Saturday for a good portion. Certainly – throughout my 20s, I mean, I was just locked into college football Saturday from literally the JP game all the way to the SEC game was the night game on ESPN. And everything's just changed so much. You know how many times I lament.
Oh, yeah.
I give anything for it to go back like that. It's why I even when we did the throwback NBC NBA game, I was like, damn, man, I miss that. And I do miss that. I miss, the 11 o'clock JP game and then the, 11:30 JP game with the 3 Daves, because at 11 o'clock there'd be some dreadful Iowa Northwestern game. That would be the first game that started on ESPN. But then, that's how my days were, the JP, and then somebody kicked off at noon, and then at 2:30 I'm on CBS, and then at night I'm on ESPN. And, those guys really became a soundtrack to you. You know what I mean? You're watching them every weekend. So, when you see that and you're like, damn, man, Lee Corso's gone and Lou Holtz gone. I know that Lou Holtz and Mark May and those guys haven't been around a long time doing that. But it does make me think back to, I got a lot of great memories of watching that. You know what I mean?
It puts in perspective, too, what we talked about yesterday, the Al Michaels that were getting up there 80 years old.
I know.
A lot of those dudes that you grew up
Well, didn't they say Lou Holtz at 89? I think it was 89.
Yeah, he's up there.
I think it was 89. He's not up there anymore.
89.
Right.
89.
I mean, hopefully he's up there.
Yeah,
he's
hopefully he's up there.
Sure.
I think he is. Yeah. Godly man.
Yeah. 89 years old.
Also, I want to mention one other thing before we get out of here today. I was listening to our buddy, Brent Rooker, who, by the way, I saw John Ewing, who covers gambling for MGM, the most bet over for home runs this year of anybody is Brent Rooker.
Turn up.
The line went from 29.5 to 32.5. Anyways, Brent, obviously I saw him when I was out in Arizona and played golf with him. And then when I left, he went and did Colt Knost, my buddy from CBS, who's now on the main CBS broadcast, his podcast with it's called Subpar, right? So Colt's podcast that is called Subpar. Him and Drew Stoltz do a golf podcast together, right? And they have all kinds of different guests. Like the last one right before Rooker was Pat Monahan, the guy that's the lead singer of Train. They bring in like all kinds of people that like love golf and whatever. And the interviews are usually like really, really good. Anyway, Rooker did it, and I was listening to the Rooker episode with them. And during the course of it, they start talking about Memphis and him being from Memphis and Memphis barbecue and whatever else. And Colt mentions, he's like, oh, well, he's like, yeah, I have to go down there. He's like, you know, my our producer, he's like, my CBS producer is a Memphis guy, whatever. And he just kind of says it in passing, whatever. So I text Colt after I got done listening to the podcast. I was like, whoa, hold on, what? And bro, this guy is one of like the best in the world, like well regarded. Sellers Shy is his name. He is a Memphis guy and went to Ole Miss, and he is the guy. Like when you watch golf on CBS, he's been the producer forever. He's like, and he's done like all kinds of innovation panels because of the tracker that he added to it, all this stuff. But I need to get him on at some point. I had no idea. The guy that is in charge of like Jim Nance, Colt Knost, Nick Faldo. Well, Faldo's not there anymore. All those guys. Sellers Shy.
Wait, am I looking at the right guy I'm looking at right now that played at Ole Miss?
He's an older guy. He's bald.
Okay, it's not him then.
That might be his son.
Okay, this is okay. All right.
Maybe. I don't know.
He has the same name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went to MUS, played at Ole Miss.
Okay. No, Sellers Shy is the guy's name. And he is Colt's producer, and Colt loves him. But I didn't even know. But it is a Memphis guy. How crazy is that? And I was telling Colt, I was like, that is crazy. The guy that produces the golf for CBS that we watch, that's him.
That's him, okay.
The guy that produces all the golf that you watch on CBS, he's a Memphis guy. And I told you, our old buddy Thomas McKee is the guy that's in charge of all the media stuff and the broadcast for TGL now. Tigers League.
Okay.
That's how I want to. Got two Memphis guys that are like in charge of this stuff.
That's cool.
It's kind of wild,
That's
right?
cool. Yeah.
He just mentioned that in passing on the podcast when he was talking to Rooker, and I was like, wait, what? The guy that's in charge of CBS Golf is a Memphis guy?
From Memphis. That's cool.
He started as an intern at the Danny Thomas Invitational.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Can you believe that?
That long ago.
Yeah.
What a story. I didn't know.
1994, yep.
Kind of crazy, right?
Shy's been an avid golfer since childhood.
Oh, it said he was 2-time Memphis Player of the Year in high school.
Yep. It has it right here.
As a golfer.
Yeah, hold on. We got an Ole Miss. Okay, that's his son. Okay, but yeah.
It is his son?
The Sellers Shy, the one that played at Ole Miss. Yeah, he played receiver at Ole Miss. Yeah.
I'll be damned.
That's crazy. Sellers Shy is also a fire name.
It is a fire name, but he mentioned it. And again, he didn't say his name, but he said, my producer at CBS is a Memphis guy. And so I immediately texted Colt as soon as I heard the pod, and I was like, wait, your producer's from Memphis?
Hey, Memphis everywhere you go, bro.
Unbelievable.
We got Memphis stamps everywhere.
I mean, people watch the Masters, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a Memphis guy behind the camera, baby.
It really is. He's
Shout
the guy,
out.
like, there's all kinds of pictures with him and Jim Nance and whatever. And I mean, like, he's produced all kinds of massive sporting events. I need to get him on at some point.
For
It's
sure.
a cool story.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll just reach out to him and try to get him on. That podcast is good, too, the Brent podcast. You know, I mean, obviously they talk about golf, but they also talk about baseball and whatever else.
Apparently, like, you can, that park they play in Sacramento, there's just like everybody hits home runs there.
Yeah, well, and they're playing, I think, 6 in Vegas.
Okay.
I think they're playing 6 in Vegas.
The A's?
They started talking about Ohtani with him, and they're like, "Have you ever faced him?" And he's like, "Yeah. I'm 1 for 2 with a home run." They were like, "What?"
I'll take it.
It's good. It's fun to listen to just because I like Brent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did he want to play? Did he want to play for the WBC, or did it just not? Because he's
I don't know.
He's the best power hitters in baseball.
Yeah, I don't know.
You would think.
Maybe they don't have a DH. He DHs.
Oh, okay. I think, do they have DH in WBC?
I don't know. But he does DH.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see our roster. Our roster for because that starts soon, doesn't it?
I know. Isn't like Paul Skeens is only throwing 1 game, right?
Yeah.
In the WBC?
Yeah. Skeens is only going to throw.
I don't know.
one game.
I don't know what. I think it has started.
Let me see.
Didn't it start?
Let me see. WBC.
I saw that rousing Aaron Judge pregame speech.
Did not
God.
make you want to all rise.
Oh my God.
That was not very. That was not very Tim
My
Tebow.
God, I needed smelling salts after I listened to it.
Take a nap, bro.
We have an opportunity, guys. Whatever.
Yeah.
Give it all you got.
Yeah.
For the name on your chest.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Aaron.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jaylon back in the studio. Until tomorrow. We gone.